That's what you're doing. You're cat trapping me. Why are you trying to cat trap me? I see you cat trapping me. Hello. Welcome to Be So Light. I'm Priestess. Don't you're doing it again. Why are you doing it? No, we're not talking about it. You know what you did. No, you did not just get up here like that. What's wrong with you? You know I'm doing a video right now. No, stop. Stop it. Stop. Dot com. Stop. Dot com. Stop it. Don't give me that cat look. Come on, come on. No, we're not. No, we're not having. You know, are you on the wrong timeline today? What do you see? What are you looking at? What are you doing? Okay, you're gonna. Are you going down? That's not gonna hold you. You're gonna. That's not gonna hold you. You, you stop it. Oh my gosh. Okay. What? What? Come here. Come here. You can't walk in the front because I'm filming. There. Are you happy now? Are you happy? Say hi to everybody. Say, welcome to Be So Light. Hello, everyone. How is your light today? What? You don't want to pay attention now? You don't want to? Okay, you want to go now? Okay. See, put you on the camera. Now you don't want. Now you don't have anything to say. Yeah. See, I get you. You're all behind the scenes, stirring things. Hi, everybody. She just thought she was going to get up here and just walk all in front. I'm like, no, you can't walk right there because I'm doing my thing. What? What's on your mind? Me hadon de la carecita na rodo te grani. Renta na ni la yita la lay. Rina na rita. Iluvia. Rita na res. Paring. Okay, everyone. I am seriously like, first of all, let me tell you. I watched this movie called The Nine on Tubi with Brian Reynolds. It's quite boring. I kept waiting for it to like really get it. It was kind of a little too jumpy. Like the storyline wasn't really staying steady, and it's kind of like you had to keep figuring it out. Okay, well, did he like when he was doing a crack? Did he when he flipped the car? He was driving upside down. So did he die? Okay, did he rewrite it? Well, it's just too much to try to figure out. I went ahead and watched it until the end. I was just like, oh God, one of those movies where I said, yeah, don't do that anymore. That's not good. So, what's going on in the world today? This is day number 7 for me. Tomorrow will be day number 8. And then we'll keep on going until I reach 60. 60 days of me popping up here. Where are you? Okay, good. All right. To check because she might just be sitting behind me. So I hear that some of you are feeling as though I don't know, just kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, just putting this into your face and saying, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know. Was that too much? Was I doing that? I don't know. Was it something I said? What? What? I just love this set. I really do. And when you use both of them together, it really gives you like the type of energy layout that we want to have when we're doing reads. So today I thought I would just kind of stir it up and share some other cards. So I'm going to, I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to, what do I do? I'm getting ready to say it, huh? I am. I hear there's some shenanigans going on out in the ethers. It's something I got to do some research. But as I was out in the world and at mom and pop stores and the health food stores and stuff like that, I was out there and picking up some oils and stuff that are now starting to get a little bit expensive because the xenomorphs, are figuring things out. So from what I understand, what they told me, the mom and pop store told me that they're going to be that they're pulling um, Benadryl and certain type of things off the shelf now that are for allergies because they don't work. I got a problem with that. You want to know why I got a problem with that? Because 9 times out of 10, when you have some kind of serious reaction or something, if they're not giving you Norcan, or that's like majorly for a drug overdose or something, but they try to give you something like a Benadryl or something like that if you're having a sensitivity to something. Say like you drank the new drinking, you didn't know you had a sensitivity to it. Okay. And you drink it, and then you start having the feeling like you're getting the itchiness in your throat, you're getting the funny feeling like you can't breathe type of thing. Let me tell you something. And I think I talked about it on here. Um, I did not know one time I was getting ready for my hot yoga class, and this is before we became inundated really super hard with the xenomorphs. It was on that timeline. And I remember I went into Sprouts and I was getting some sports drink to put into my drink thing, and I'm gonna do a hot yoga class. So I'm gonna teach the yoga class. So I said, I don't have time to eat. Let me just go ahead and get a packet and put some electrolytes into my water. And then I had a little bit of like a pineapple juice or something like that. So where are you? Okay, you're sitting there now. Just stay right there. Okay, so I took that and mixed it into a little bit of pineapple juice and added a lot of water into it. But the reason why, and this I know this is gonna sound so stupid. I got this packet because it was purple, but I saw the word acai and berries. So I didn't think nothing of it. I said, "Oh, I never tried that before." Yeah, I took that. I was fine. I teach my class and everything, but by the time I was driving home, and this is at the time when I lived in Carmichael, I got home. I was having a difficult time breathing, and I noticed that my throat was kind of closing up a little bit. But I kept trying to, how you keep trying to tell yourself because it's like 8 o'clock at night, and I'm like around 8:30, and I'm like, I don't feel like trying to go to the doctor to get that. I'll be fine. I'll make it through for the next morning. No, 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 no. Spirit came into the living room and says, no, change your clothes, get in your car, and drive to Kaiser, which was like 10, 15 minutes away from where I live, about 10, 15 minutes. And there will be a parking spot for you to pull into. You need to be seen. You're having a reaction to what you just took. And I'm like, is that what's wrong with me? So at that time, I called my boss and I said, look, I'm on my way to Kaiser because I just took something and I'm having a reaction from it. So I get there, parking spot right in the front. I walk in, and because they knew my history as an asthmatic, they were already like, okay, I could barely get my words out, and they were like, come on, took me in, and I'm telling the attending doctor what I took and how I was feeling. And do you know they weren't listening to me? They were too busy trying to say I was having some kind of anxiety attack. No, it's like I can't breathe. I feel my throat closing up on me, and you better do something because I know my nursing fundamentals, and that means anaphylactic shock is going on. A sensitivity is something that I'm having a serious reaction to. So finally, after she decides to put, what does she put? Lidocaine liquid in my throat. Okay, she gives me lidocaine to drink. So she's going to numb the situation. I'm telling her, no, I can't breathe. I got burning going on in my throat. I really feel it tighten up every time I take a breath. I can't get the breath out. I can't get the words. And she's still trying to tell me, "Oh, I think you're just having anxiety, and I'm just going to give you something to relax that, and we're going to sit you outside in a waiting room right here, and we're just going to observe you because they needed to get the room." I said, "Okay, so you're still talking to us. Your airway is still open." I said, "No, you don't understand. It's every time I try to talk, every time I try to get the breath, it's a little bit more restricting." So this is Kaiser. So I'm sitting there and it's like 15, 20 minutes. She comes out. So around this time is at like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. I'm sitting there, a couple other people. And she said, "Well, you look like you're doing good." I said, "No, I still don't feel good." I keep telling them. They're not listening to me. She said, "Well, let us take your blood pressure. Come on in here and take your blood pressure." I stood up. I took a breath. Boom. Breath was gone. Could not breathe. I had five nurses on my ass trying to get me to breathe. We got respiratory distress. We got code. Next thing I know, they're pulling me in there. Finally, they're giving me something, and they're giving me everything underneath the moon to help with the anaphylactic shock, and gave me some Benadryl liquid and a shot and other stuff to make sure to knock it out. And I'm like, after I got the shots, got pills, got the syrup, finally, it was like 8 hours later, I was fine to, you know, go. Go and be. Yeah. But I told the doctor when she came back in, she says, "Oh, it looked like you had a reaction to something. What did you do different today?" And I said, "Well, I had a electrolyte that I put in my water for sports, and it was purple, and it had acai on it. And I don't think acai and me are friends." She goes, "Okay, we're going to make sure we put that in your chart. Please don't take that again." So I'm just kind of wondering about when they're taking things off the market and stuff. I know if they're taking things off the market because if there's young people taking it and using it and making drugs out of it and doing stuff, I totally get that. I really do. But whatever happened to just locking it up behind the counter? If you're locking it up like you are with everything else, Sudafeds and your Claritins and all of that, you're locking it up behind that, and people have to go ask for it. What's the difference? So it just makes me, and you know what, the gentleman said it just best. He said straight up, he goes, "I just don't trust the government." And I said, "I don't either." And we left it at that. So I don't know. I'm gonna do a little research on that after you told me about it. And I was like, what are they doing now? Notice how we call them, what are they doing now? They. All right, let's take a look at some messages for today. So I have Cosmic. This one's by Jamie Price. One that I don't really pull out a lot. I could use it more in my own private reads. Then I have Mystic Sisters. So, yes, if you were pulling cards, you can definitely pull cards from Tarot or Oracle. You can definitely do either one of those. It doesn't really matter if you're just pulling cards for yourself and you just want to get a message for the day. Then I like these two. These are really good. The artwork is really pretty, and this the Gothic Oracle. That's why I did the title the way I did, so that you could see which ones I'm going to be working with. And what's so pretty about hers, her book is in color and red foil. That's what I love about it. Front of it. Totally love it. Okay. And then we're going to do the frequency cards. Okay. So the first one, let's start with Mystic Sisters. Let's get a message from Mystic Sisters. And this is the back of Mystic Sisters. It's just a plain mat. There's no foiling on the side. Okay. And then we're going to do the cosmic. Now, the cosmics are more like your light language ones. And then goth. And the last one, frequency. Okay. First one, Sarah Twin. She's looking at the waters. It's all about the change. She's that, what number? Oh, there's no numbers. That's the only thing with this one. There's no numbers on it. So you have to go into it and just look. This is about the resourcefulness. It's about the cauldron. It's about the depths of inspiration and creativity and the influences of that. So those are your main things: the resourcefulness, the creativity. What are we creating? What's the creativity behind what we're doing? This is pretty. So when Kitty Kitty was in here, um, Kalina Millar has already told me when I'm speaking in light language, I'm speaking in Lyran. Um, one of my languages that I speak because it has that cat sound to it, and that's one of my signature planets. But I think this is interesting. It says here safety, Lyra awareness. So that is an activation of itself to feel safe. What's our safety? What makes us feel safe? How are we creating safetiness in our life? Safety. Even safety when you're traveling, you're journeying, safety, to feel safe. Okay. And this card, let's see, that's under Lyra. She kind of splits it up. You have to go under Lyra because it's broken up into that, and it'll say, I I discern my safety easily and my clarity continues to grow. This is all about examining your fears and determine what no longer serves you. Be realistic and optimistic about your safety and the ability to protect yourself. Observe the fear based manipulation of media and unplug from it. Do not allow fear or rejections to deter you from expressing yourself. That's right on point. No more of that energy. Okay. And then our card, oh, I love this. The goth card is the wish. The wish, the unicorn and the child, the unicorn. I love this. It's so pretty. So now when you look it up, now it'll tell you the card says the wish. But the true meaning of the card will be desire. Okay, and she puts the artwork in color. So the wish is, if you are drawn this card, then your wish may be soon to be granted. However, it might not materialize unless your dream is coupled with action. You may desire a new a new living space, a better relationship, or a dream job. This card could suggest that this is not as far away from reality as you might think it is. So I like this. The wish. What are you wishing for? To wish upon a star. And then the frequency. Oh, focus. This is the Guardian's Sacred Builder. Focus. This is nice. Lightstar has some really nice cards. And hers is foiled on the back. And I like how when she did the box, she did the folding magnet. I like that. Totally like that. So this one is about the Focus Guardian Sacred Builder. Now I want to share something with you. If you don't have this set of light stars either, she did something very unique with this, and this was the buying tip for me when I went to buy this set. So what she did, and I really like how she did it. Let me take them out. She put these beautiful like shield cards in here. Hold on, let me grab it. And then there's a healing code. There's another shield. There's a code here. There's another healing code. Another shield, shield, and another shield here. Another shield, shield, shield. It's a healing. And here's another healing shield. Okay, so I'm going to share with you something I like to do with the cards. And sometimes, like that's a solution one. The healing ones, because she did such a good job with these. That's a healing one. This is all the shields I want to share with you, just the shields. And this okay, so in her healing codes, now you have acceleration, metamorphosis. So what she did, she put the frequency 417, and then you have 852, the clarity, metamorphosis. Then you have expansion 741, and this is the enlightened healing code. Repair is 528, and that's the miracle code. And then success and freedom and healing code, this one. And then the unification, oneness and healing code. Now, I love how she did this because she also put the number at the top when you're working with these. So one thing I like to do with them, I will put these under a glass of water, and I will put like a shield of protection, like a clear shield of protection over the top of this because I don't want my cards to get ruined. But when I'm using them for medicine, I will put this shield under the glass of water to charge the water with that energy, and then drink that. You can definitely tell the difference. It's the same with the healing shields. When you just need to, like, consciousness ascension healing shield, you're having a rough day, you could just take and look at this card and sit with it, and the energy comes up out of this card and starts vibrating around you. The recalibration one, I love this one. This one is a really neat one to work with. I love this shield. This was the buying target for me. The rebalancing, the astral one, this one's a beautiful one to work with. The reconnection when you're feeling kind of discombobulated. And then the perceptive, the psychic healing one. And then rejuvenation, this one's a good one. I love working with this one. This one's a really neat one. And then boundaries, the empath healing shield. So with this set, you get these beautiful shields with it. And these are some of her most popular shield drawings that she shows in her art collection. But here's the thing, you get them personally in your card set instead of trying to buy them all separate, and it could get a little costly because she paid you pay well for her artwork, and I totally get it. But here, if you get the set, get her card sets, you get these wonderful shields to work with. So I'm such a frequency codes, and that's what light working with spiral light is all about. Is we do a lot of frequency code work, spiral light codes, and working with the elementals of gold, silver, and copper, and adding that into people's auric field to help with healing. And then there's always the water elixirs that I put in my shorts. So you ever want to go back and take a look at some of those short videos I've done, those water elixirs are timeless. You can always get yourself a good water elixir mix going on from that. So these are the cards of the day that I just pulled. Tomorrow, I'm only going to pull one card tomorrow. We're going to take a one card focus. So, the focus of the Guardian Sacred Builder, what's your focus? What is the focus? This is really kind of intense when you look at that. Kind of reminds me of the green lantern man, but the pyramids, you got the spirals, you got the light language in it. It's really intense. It's pretty cool. So, those are the cards for the day. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm not going to be on here super long. I had a lot of info that I was digesting yesterday. I'm all about my copper because I don't like feeling depleted. Because, that's like the number one thing that, you find out you don't have enough of that copper energy going around inside your body or outside of your body. And, you know, I am just so happy when I do so much of my reading, my research, because I'm always in the Open Library. Is a site that you can go to and set up an account. You can check out all kind of books from all over the place called Open Library. And I've been digging into some books that are like the first one I got into was a book printed in 1800s, doing some research on different type of energy things and colors and frequencies and what was written back then because a lot of things were written back in the day that I just don't know, just somehow mysteriously just disappear, so you can't get access to it, but for some reason there's always one copy. Always. Just like anything that goes off of our platforms and we cancel or whatever, it still goes to a archive. It's a place where everything gets stored. Okay. So open library is a good place to go. And I'm really been really happy to find that one piece of information about copper. Did you know it was connected to the God particle? That's one of the main things that connects to source energy. I was just floored when I read that. I was like, whoa. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, and a lot of other people know about that too. Yeah. Anyway, if you're a part of this tribe of Be So Light, you know how we roll. We show that light. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go do what I gotta go do and be and just kind of keep doing some more research. And I'm definitely going to put that in my next book. And the next book is totally all about the magic and the magic of energy and self and all those wonderful things that come with you being who you are. One of the messages that I thought was really interesting that I received yesterday, doing all my research and just kind of going through a lot of info, is living life, living your life, being happy and living your life. And I think sometimes what happens, so many of us, we get caught up in that word that I hate. I hate that one word, surviving. I'm surviving to live here. I'm surviving. I'm surviving. It gets so, it's not okay to just be surviving, you know. But one of the things, are you living? Are you living your life? You don't want to be in surviving because surviving means that you're in fight or flight mode all the time. You're constantly running from the lion that's tracking you or getting ready to attack you or take you down. You're constantly running into that energy. So, are you living? Because living is where you want to be. You don't want to be wasting your time and being fear about what may and may not happen. And you definitely don't want to be giving your energy to the xenomorphs. And I think a lot of times when we look at our lives and we see emotional traumas and we see things that we went through, if you don't take the time between now, mark this day, especially today, September 18th, mark it. And then making sure that you have yourself just really cleared up of a lot of stuff by November 18th, maybe 2022, 2023. I don't know, somewhere around there. You want to be kind of just get rid of a lot of extra emotional energy that you don't need to hold on to. You really want to be working with. So, you know, those kind of things. You can just find it, you know. So, those are just some of the things I want you to think about and do your research. Go to that, open library. Take a look around. Look for, different kind of books and stuff and just type in things that you want to kind of look up and learn about. And watch how that book just appears and says that, yeah, you can borrow it and take a look at it. Check it out. Breeze through it. Take a look. Okay. All right, lovelies. I want you to be good to yourself and much, much love to all of you. Be so light. Hope you enjoyed looking at these different type of cards. And I really don't want to tell you how many cards I have now because I kind of stopped counting when I hit 70. And that was over, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago. I really don't want to tell you how many cards I have right now. But if I had to tell you, I could just open up my own store. There you go. And it's a good tax deduction for me. But I'm still gonna say, get this set. Uh, it's worth it. It really is. It's amazing. I love it. All right, lovelies, be good to yourself. Know who you are. Remember who you are. Live your life. Live you. Be true to you. Okay. Be happy with you. And I will talk to all of you later. Bye. Thank you, new subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep shining your light. Keep being bright. I just come on and share some cards and a little here, little there. And I just shared a lot of it with you just now. So you might want to take a look at that and really getting that with the body. I like it. I like it. Oh, do your research. It's really good. Yeah. Ooh. All right, lovelies. Be good to yourself. Much love. Bye.